Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you've been following me and hearing my story, I know sometimes it's hard to wrap everything up, especially with having a 5-year-old child. So I try to just I don't know, do these in the morning. It's a little bit easier when nobody's around, and just to give you guys some little updates. So this morning I went back and forth with the owner of my company. It looks like they're going to be giving me 30 hours, but she wants me to work 5 days a week, 6 hours a day. I think with minor adjustments to my schedule, I can make that work. I called the oncology team today at Mayo, and I'm asking him to generate some kind of letter for me saying that regardless of what type of cancer I have, because my biopsy isn't until the 7th, that treatment would be an option for me to do on Friday afternoons at 1 p.m. I'm just throwing that out there. If it's a different afternoon, I don't care. I just need a letter so that I can go back to work. So hopefully I can get that going, and then it all just kind of hit me. I'm going to be working 5 days a week. And only, for the 6 hours a day, it's still going to feel like full time because I have an hour commute back and forth. So I'm really worried about not being able to take care of my health like I need to by doing that. But I think that I can work it out. I'm just praying to God, and really honestly, I just need my foot in the door so that I can get back to working. And if I need to make adjustments to my schedule at that time, then the owner's gonna just have to work with me. It's kind of like her that she just will put these unrealistic expectations on you. I don't know why she does that. It's extremely frustrating, but it is what it is. And I just have this motivation. I really want to I just want to give it my all, and I know I can do this. So I've been dealing with that all morning, and then I did talk to a friend of mine, Julie. She used to run this church program that I was involved in when I where I lived with my son when he was a baby. And she's also going through breast cancer. It was just stage 1. Bless her heart. She's doing the chemotherapies right now, and then we'll do radiation after. But it's still making her kind of sick. She already had a surgery. But she's so sweet. She sends me Bible verses. I told her everything that I had going on with James, and she met me when I was a single mom before I knew James. So I know she has to feel for me, and it's just a terrible situation, but it is what it is. And God is a powerful thing in my life right now. And I don't think that James and I see eye to eye on that. I would get so excited when we could talk about the Bible together. We could talk about, Christianity and God and all those things. It was so beautiful to me, but those moments were very rare. I loved the most special memories that I have with him is when we went to church together, because I feel there was no evil surrounding him then, and he was just really sweet and loving. And oh my gosh, I just really miss that so much. I remember one time he was walking in front of me. I was walking in front of him at church. This was on Mother's Day. My daughter was with us. And he was behind me, and he just started rubbing my back. And there was a big crowd, so we're trying to get through the crowd. But that was my favorite moment that I've ever had with him. Just to start rubbing my back and letting me know he loves me. And it's very sad. I know for a fact he would be a good man and be totally different if God was the forefront of his life, whatever, however you say it. So I feel so sad for him. I just read a little bit in Revelations. I am kind of taking a pause today because to me, I'm like, I'm going to need this pause. It sounds like I'm going to be going back to work really soon, possibly even tomorrow. So I'm supposed to be letting the owner know about my treatment schedule by today. I'm praying to God, please let them generate some kind of letter for me. Please. Okay. So taking a pause and just gonna get some stuff done that I need to do. Jennifer did a bonfire last night with the kids, and I'm like, ooh, because I just washed my hair and my hair smells like a fire now, so I have to wash it again, which really stinks, but I appreciate her doing that with the kids. I went back over to my ex's house to clean up some things and get some things, and she watched my son, which I'm gonna like take a pause and not have her do that so much right now, because I know Lyra can be so overwhelming for people, and he's really acting out right now because I'm sure of everything going on, being in a new environment. I don't know why when Haley and Jennifer come home he feels like he needs to like be super wild, because when it's just me and him he chills out a lot, and I'm trying to show him a lot of discipline right now because I want him to act like a nice boy. I need that for myself and my treatment moving forward, and I don't want him to be too wild for everybody else around us to handle. So I'm really working on that with him. I'm gonna need some help. If any of you have any like parenting advice, please comment down below. Share anything with me. I am starting a support group soon for parenting with cancer, so I'm really excited for that. All right, so moving back to Revelations, I left off at chapter 6. So basically there's going to be 7 seals at the very end of the world. And like I said, I'll be creating another video that goes over like all the different signs and what's going to happen in Revelations. But that's going to take a lot of studying, and it's going to take a lot for me to make a video like that. So for right now, I'm still just going to continue to read through Revelations, and I'm just kind of highlighting things that stood out to me. So Revelation chapter 7, verse 9. After this I looked, and behold... Oh, it was the bunny making noise downstairs. I was so scared. After this I looked, and behold, a great multitude that no one could number, from every nation, from all tribes and peoples and languages, standing before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed in white robes with palm branches in their hand. That kind of reminds me of, what is this branch behind me? I was hanging in the shower. I'm going to have to ask Jennifer what that is. And crying with a loud voice, salvation belongs... I kind of trailed off there and I don't know where it was at, but salvation belongs to our God who sits on the throne and the Lamb. So I think this is all of the people that have the seals on their forehead, God's people. So I need to know the difference between the mark of the beast, and then there's going to be some type of seal, or I'm probably saying that wrong, on your forehead that's labels you as God's people. So it's just really interesting to me. It sounds like everybody's going to be in white robes and just all different people of all different languages. I just had a funny thought. I'm like, when you do get to heaven, what language are we going to speak? Like, everybody is going to speak a totally different language, I think, and it's all going to be the same. But it's just like one of those crazy things. Like, we don't know what heaven's going to look like, but I think that's definitely going to be a thing. Like, are we going to speak Hebrew? What language are we speaking? So it's really fun to read through the Bible, and I do have like a lot of questions, and just silly little things stand out to me that I wish I had more answers to. The next thing I'm going to read is just kind of like, again, silly, but for cancer, I've heard one of the things you can kind of try as like a natural remedy is wormwood. So I'm just learning things along the way, but yeah, the natural remedies, I like to kind of like research everything before I put it into my body, and I think that is a smart way of doing it. Anyways, moving on. Revelation chapter 10, verse 7. But that in the days of the trumpet call to be sounded by the seventh angel, the mystery of God would be fulfilled, just as he announced to his servants and prophets. So I'm hearing a lot in Revelation, like the seven seals, the seven angels. There's definitely something special about the number 7. I think I left off at chapter 11, so I'm going to leave it at that right now. Some Revelation is going to be something that I read over and over and over and study, and just to like even be able to create that video for you guys, which I'm really excited about doing that. So for the rest of the day, like I said, I'm just gonna wash my hair, shower, go to the other house probably, and then wait for this letter from medical so that I can get that to the owner of my company. So I still want to like look for some other side jobs and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm going to actually be going to a temp agency right now, because it sounds like I should be able to start work again soon. And I'm going to be a busy woman, and this journey is like super hard trying to get in all these health appointments and this and that. And now I'm not going to have a lot of time to do it. So